starting.
See, when I think of the good Prince, I think that dude from Paisley Park. I don't think about dudes from Saudi Arabia.
I use the air quotes. I'm saying that we were told before that oh well, this is the guy that's gonna change everything, and then it's like, oh well, he ain't gonna change jack shit. So,
Chase, what's your favorite Prince song? You seem like a party man kind of guy.
No, I like Kiss. I think it might be Kiss. But best performance of his career period is that guitar solo that he did for While My Guitar Gently Weeps after Rolling Stone did not have him in the top 100. That's like the best performance of his entire career.
Because people don't think of him as a guitarist. That's why.
Like a Super Bowl performance.
I mean, they don't like.
But that's what he prided himself on, was being a musician.
Yes, he's like expert level at all of them.
You think I'm sampling other people's music? Are you crazy?
So.
Josh, do you have a favorite one?
I mean, for Prince, I'm not the biggest Prince fan, so I like Red Corvette just because it gets the girls going crazy. So
you don't like Bat Dance?
Not Bat Dance.
I bet this is fun, man.
Party Man is my favorite, but not Bat Dance. But that's cool that they asked him to do a song. It's like, hey, here's a whole album for you.
Yeah.
That was
Prince. I mean, that's what Queen did. Almost twice now.
And then Kevin Smith was like, "Can I use your song in one of my movies?" No, but can you shoot this documentary for me? Okay.
Hold on, what am I missing? What are you talking about?
Kevin Smith asked Prince for some song, I can't remember which one, for Jersey Girl. Prince said no, but he was like, "But I will fly you out to Paisley Park and you can direct this documentary I want to do." And he did it. And it's one of the things that's in Prince's vault that have not seen the light of day.
Yeah,
as a Kevin Smith directed documentary about Prince's album about Jesus.
Someday.
Josh,
maybe.
what are you talking about? Queen. What did Queen do? What are you talking about with that?
Let's see. What they did the full album for Flash. They did most of the album for Highlander. They did most of the. I mean,
the band Queen.
Yeah, the band Queen. Yeah.
Yeah, they did Flash Gordon and Highlander.
Flash Gordon is 1,000 times better than the movie. Like that album is 1,000.
That movie's terrible. That movie's awful.
Like it's literally how long is that movie? Probably 2 hours.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, probably about 2 hours, and it's just a Queen video. Is all it is. Because all it is it's Brian May. If it's not a Queen song, it's Brian May doing stuff. It's very. Masters of the Universe is very similar to that. It's just not all Queen stuff. They added stuff in it. So
was that the worst casting choice of the 80s, getting that musclehead for that role with no charisma?
No, because most people.
What's worse?
I mean, it's Flash Gordon. I mean, who do you want for Flash Gordon?
Somebody better than that dude.
Well, it's Flash Gordon, and it was a dude.
Wait
and it was a dude, and it was. And it was a dude, like, the problem with Flash Gordon is the guy making the movie was trying to remake the Flash Gordon from the 20s. He wasn't trying to remake remake Flash Gordon. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make a funny movie about and it completely flopped because of that."
Okay, I was about to say, when you was like, "Who do you want to play Flash Gordon?" I was like, "Wait a minute. Are you about to disrespect Flash? Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on now."
I mean,
I was reading the Dynamite universe. Don't do that. Come on now.
No, what I mean like that. Like it's
but
I mean
everybody else on that cast is extremely talented except for Meathead.
Yeah, but they all sucked in it too.
Brian Blessed did not suck. Gordon's alive.
Well,
You're gonna tell me Brian Blessed was bad in that movie?
No, but but that's just because he went completely like, oh, this is gonna suck.
That was very Raul Julia. That whole
No,
I'm
this
with
is
you on
gonna
that.
suck.
I'm with you on
Yeah.
that, Chase. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna fuck this. So, but yeah. No, I would love for like an actual real Flash Gordon movie, but we'll probably never get one. So
Star Wars happened, Josh.
I'm aware.
He couldn't get the rights, so he made his own. That's literally what happened.
He could probably get
Start the
rights now.
show. Start the show, y'all.
Yeah.
There's no video, so
Oh,
Alright.
I got a video.
action, Josh.
All right. Hello, all. Welcome to this. We're gonna ramble about Forbidden Door and some other things. So that's all I got. Where you guys want to start?
We will start with Forbidden Door for sure.
Who watched the pre-show?
Hang on. Hang on. Before we go to pre-show,
Finger up.
As far as overall, I mean, obviously we came through last week, and I don't think everyone was like super excited when it comes to when we were previewing the show. And again, I feel like that's kind of how things go when it comes to Forbidden Door. There's not a lot of hype going into it, but then once you watch the show, normally it turns out to be a damn good show. And I feel like this show just fell in line with every single one that we've seen previously. But I want to see what y'all think overall, like the totality of the whole show. What did y'all think, Josh?
I thought it was pretty great. Like I'm watching it. I'm like, okay, eventually we're gonna get something that's gonna be at least okay. I don't think there was anything even maybe okay on this show. I think it was all like, it depends on what you.
Cajun Coke versus the Dogs.
That was better than okay. That was better than okay. Better than okay. But everything else, I mean, I think either delivered for the most. To me, there was only one match I felt like kind of under-delivered, but that's because the standard was way, way too high for that match. And I think everything else either delivered or exceeded my expectations. So that's always really good. And like you said, this show is always so weird because of injuries, trying to get everything to work. I think it worked out fine.
Because Dave last night, since he was there all day, had everything that was changed.
Mm-hmm.
And some people posted
Hold on, wait.
What?
Before you go through each thing, wait till we get to each match when something's changed, and then plug it in.
Okay.
I feel like that works better. But
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I agree with Chase. He needs to do it like now.
Okay, well, go ahead.
All right. So, in the main event, Ishii was not medically cleared, so he was replaced by Takeshita.
Ishii was going to be in the main event.
Yeah. And,
versus who? Ospreay or Swerve?
No, the cage.
I'm talking about the cage match.
You said the main event.
Yeah, you said the main event.
They called it a triple main event.
Oh, we're not doing that horse shit. We're not doing that. We have one main event.
Tomohiro Ishii was supposed to be in Death's Door, but he was not medically cleared. Mark Davis was also supposed to be in it, but his was a visa issue, and you know whose spot who got that spot. So Takeshita and the Ricochet match was originally supposed to be on this card. That's why they got so much time on Wednesday, because that was supposed to be on pay-per-view. But since they put Takeshita in the cage match, they moved it to Wednesday. It was originally supposed to be Gabe Kidd versus Shota Umino, not Pac, but that was also a visa issue. And for the Continental Championship, it was, and the most interesting of these matches, it was supposed to be Callum Newman versus John Moxley.
I think we're getting that eventually. I think that's.
Oh yeah, we definitely will.
Can I say, after hearing all of that, I don't think.
Also, obviously, the finals of the Women's Owen was supposed to be Sari versus Willow, and that also didn't happen.
After hearing all of that, I don't think any of those, if you had any of those substitutions, would have made this pay-per-view any better, or maybe even worse. But I don't think it was necessary.
Maybe.
The only thing I can say worse is if, and we'll talk about it. Well, I'll leave it for you. But I don't think that would have ruined much on the pay-per-view. If we had
I agree. I agree.
I don't know. Callan Newman versus. I think that would have been.
It would have been an interesting story beat.
I think
Definitely.
it would have been. I think that would have been. That's the only
Yeah,
one.
for the story purposes, yeah. But the match
Yeah,
that we got
100%.
was pretty good. Marquine, what did you think about the show overall?
It's funny because I was at a watch party for Evolution Championship Series. Shout out to MinRD, what a dominant run. But I was watching you guys in the chat, like just talking about the show, and I was like, man, like this must be incredible. And then I watched it, and I do think it's incredible. But I'm, at least according to our Discord, I'm much lower on one match. And
Don't say our Discord. Name the 3 people you talking about.
no. I'm talking about what I'm talking about is the Discord in general. Like that.
Okay.
Okay, the match I'm talking about. We'll talk about that. I am going to address the 3 of y'all directly. Kids, sorry, you say I'm a bully. I'm about to bully some people on this show a little bit later. I'm sorry. But yeah, there's one match that I was a bit lower on than y'all, and there's one match on here that I was much higher on than y'all too. So it was interesting, but I do think it's a really great show. And there's one match I'm slightly lower than everybody on, but thought it was a great show.
Oh, Swerve Osprey?
Only slightly. We were gonna get there, but yeah, only slightly. But yeah.
I mean, I'm probably low on it too, like lower than a lot of people. So
What are you, Chase?
I thought it was fucking incredible. It blew me away in certain spots. The that just like those first 3 matches. Like, has there ever been a first 3 matches on any pay-per-view that were that good?
3, probably not.
Yeah, like there's been
Probably not.
2. There's obviously been 1, but like 3 that level in a row. Obviously, they couldn't maintain it, but Shota Umino and Pac almost did. Um, Gabe Kidd and Shota Umino would have been a little bit different. But yeah, I really love the show, and I'm very interested to see where these buys end up, considering how poor that Great American Bash rating was.
We'll get to that here in a second. What's the talking point after every AEW pay per view? Like, great show.
The length.
It's like the talking point is always like, was it just a good show? Was it a great show? Or was it one of the best shows of all time? I mean, it's one of those 3 things.
I'll put it in perspective for y'all. So I'm at this watch party for Evo Championship Series. The Street Fighter Top 8 is happening. Every year, you can expect this Top 8 to end around about 1:30 in the morning, right? Every single year, just how it starts. And losers final was going on as Swerve and Osprey was going on, because I had a friend that was watching it at the same time, and I was like, "Nigga, what the fuck is going on? Like, what? Like, seriously? I was like, that show is still going on." and then that was crazy. Like, here, I'm one of those people where I'm like, at this point with these AEW pay-per-views, you know what you're gonna get, so it's kind of just like white noise to complain about it. In my opinion, that's just me.
Well, it's a moot point now.
Yeah, it's a moot point now. If he keeps
I wouldn't say that. I would not say
yeah,
that. I would not say that.
If he keeps doing it, then yeah, I'm with you, Chase. But like, I always thought it was like kind of white noise. Cause I'm like, look, man, you ordering this pay-per-view, you know you're gonna be stuck here for a while. You know this shit gonna end in the middle of the night. Why complain about it and just hope you get a great show? That's just me. It is something that you can complain. Just like there's something on this show that I always complain about, but it kind of just dawned on me. What's the point? What's the point in complaining? Because that's just something they do. But still, with that, that's what they always do. So to me, it's like, why complain? But in this particular case, that was crazy.
For me, I had a long weekend. I didn't get a lot of sleep, and I was gonna try to stay up. I had a sugar-free Red Bull. I was like, we can get through this show. It got around to about Shota versus Pac. I'm looking at the time on the clock and how long these matches have gone. I'm like, I'm not gonna last at all. I was like, let me just stop here. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna wake up. I don't really care about the spoilers too much, just because this was a pretty predictable show. I mean, outside of a couple surprises that we got and everything, this was a pretty predictable show. I'm like, I'm not really not gonna miss much. I was like, let me go ahead and go to sleep. And I woke up that next morning and I saw what time people said this thing was over at 1 a.m. I'm thinking I can't make it to 12. This thing went to 1 a.m. That's pretty crazy. You're looking at these matches that's on here, everything 18 minutes, 26 minutes, like and it's the same amount of matches that we normally get, 9 matches that we normally get on the pay-per-view. But I had to check my phone. Did we have a
It was supposed to
did we
be
have a
10.
Heat Celtics game out of the nowhere that like we got to make sure to extend the show? I don't understand why that. But like they said, they're moving the start time to 7 now. But
For
at least
redemption.
for this
yeah,
first show.
he's just gonna go to midnight. Like it's still gonna go 5 hours. He's gonna go to midnight now. He's just not gonna end up one.
Because All In will probably be like what, noon Eastern probably.
I don't know. We were at that stadium all day.
It's
I don't
in
know, but
England
yeah.
this time though.
That's true. That is true.
So,
But I mean,
yeah,
I agree with I agree with Mark King with everything he said as well. Like, just you got to deal with it. We know what they do, like 9,000 people in the arena.
Just a little bit
yeah.
over, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, of tickets bought by people, and then you have to, if you want to call like total tickets distributed, you got to count in the $50,000 that Vet bought. But
It looked
for
good.
some
It
reason-
looked good on TV.
Yeah.
That's all that really matters on there.
There were
Now,
like
I'll-
9,500 people in the crowd.
I will agree with Chase that they needed to announce Mystico way earlier than they did.
Oh, you mean the dude who moved 3,000 tickets in 8 days after his announcement? They made it should have announced him earlier so they could have had like, I don't know, over 10,000 people in there. Maybe.
Devil's advocate. We always talk about this show and how they kind of cobble it together because they don't know what's going to be available. Like maybe they just didn't know if they were going to have them until then.
Well, he was hurt at the beginning of this month.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
maybe they just didn't know. They didn't want to do that.
But still, I mean, the dude is maybe the lone
Biggest draw in all of pro wrestling.
people don't want to hear that though, because they're going to go, "What
It's not
about the
maybe.
WWE guys?" And it's like they don't draw, the brand draws. Like they don't move. Like one guy does not move tickets in WWE the way that Mystico just moves tickets. So
Well, one person did this year, but he's not an active wrestler.
oh, there you go.
That was John Cena for that weird announcement at Backlash that moved 5,000 tickets in a week. I don't even know why.
Did New Japan benefit outside of them having an agreement with AEW?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes,
I'm pretty sure they enjoy this.
I knew this
gate.
question was coming.
I'm sure they enjoy the gate that comes from this, and they make some money. It's probably one of the more profitable shows of the year. But did they benefit anything from this show here?
I think absolutely. I guess I'm the one that still kind of follows the product, so I'll talk about. I'll say this. So Shota Umino and Pac was not a spectacular match in no sense, but I do think one thing that it accomplished, if you watch the match, that as it went along, those people got behind them. You know what I mean? They had a moment where, you know, they got to, hey, if you want to see more of this guy, you can watch this. Tanahashi came out, curtain call. That was like, you know what I mean? You really need too much because finally, they did the thing that I thought they should always do with this show, is not just make it about New Japan versus AEW. There were elements on here where there was Stardom being represented. There was a big, that Tekla angle is huge, and it's a big angle. You know, there was CML. They had to, like we just talked about, the biggest draw in all of pro wrestling was on this show. And then New Japan literally got like a 20-minute segment to kind of do their thing. Now, I don't think that they should try and pretend like that's like the focus of this show anymore, because it's not. but I do think that you know, all of their partners, I think, got their moment in the sun. I think that
Now
was good.
I have a question with New Japan, and I was waiting for the show to be over before, and for the G1 show to be announced. Should Aaron Wolf have been on the show?
No. No.
I mean,
I don't know.
Okay, all right, okay.
a 6-man tag on the pre-show.
Yeah,
He's just in that
something like-
bunch
okay,
and gets
yeah.
a
I'm
show?
not
Yeah.
saying- I'm not
that.
saying
not in a
like
featured match though. Oh no, but yeah, something like that. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I
like
would put him
like
on
maybe
the
like the
show in a-
Boom
in a
Boom
tag
AJ
match.
role. Maybe the Boom Boom AJ. You know what I mean?
what about if you did?
Put him with Boom Boom at this point. honestly.
Exactly. Aaron Wolf
Yeah.
and Boom Boom AJ.
What if you did him and Yuta?
Well, they did Drilla and Daniel, so
I
that would have
know,
fit.
but what if they
And what
did?
if it was him? Yeah,
I mean, I think it was honestly, man. Fantasy booking, I would have preferred the Boom Boom AJ match just to give him something that make people,
Right.
oh, okay, who is
Like-
this guy that's with him?
yeah,
Right.
I think that I think that actually, Marquinhos,
It's a good
Smart, I
idea.
think
Actually, that's a good.
work.
Actually, it's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah,
I
because
said
you're
the
trying to
joking,
pass
but
off as
yeah.
serious, but you're
You're-
gonna get him in front of an audience and people, oh,
Right.
we know Big Boom AJ. Oh, who is this guy with him? And let him get shine and everything. Yeah, I
Right.
think
Let him
it
do
worked.
his shit. Let him do,
Versus
let-
what you're saying, Josh. I mean, that would have been a cool match, but that would have just been a.
Well, I'm just
A New
saying
Japan
anything.
Super
I'm just
match, you know
saying.
what I mean?
I'm just saying
Right.
that like I think he should have been on the show. Like it just goes into the how they've used him.
sure.
They've thrown him.
Or
in
even
the-
even if he didn't wrestle, just be like, hey, this is Aaron Wolf, blah blah blah. He
Right.
could have came out with Tanahashi. He could have.
I mean, the thing is
yeah.
if you watch this show, I think the people that were at that show would have known who Aaron Wolf was, because it's evident that they knew who.
you giving the people a bit
Yeah,
too much
I'll
credit.
give maybe like 30% of that crowd. That's like
It would
30%
have been
of that
some
crowd.
of them, yes. It would have definitely.
I
been
mean,
some of
I'm
them.
not saying it would have been like the guy. He wouldn't have came out to like a lot of who's this.
They may have gotten into him because they, to this crowd's credit, and I know we're gonna talk about it.
They
got
appreciated
into
work.
everything. Yeah, they got
Yeah.
into everything. Even like people that couldn't work, they got into everything. People that couldn't work, they got into everything. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Even
that match though.
we gonna talk. We gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. But yeah, like this crowd wanted to get behind everybody, so as a result, yeah, 100%.
I'm just saying that
But I don't
TV
think they would have knew who he was, Josh. I don't.
I'm just saying that
You giving the general AEW fan way too much credit for their knowledge of the world. That don't exist no more. Them fans ain't there no more.
my thing
They
is if I'm New Japan, like I get Tony's gonna want who he wants, and you can tell that because Shingo was on this show in a spot, in a pretty prominent spot, versus name somebody that they actually push and use in probably more of a role, which should be a key to New Japan, that they're not pushing the right people. But that's beside the point.
Also, you gotta remember, Josh. There's like road to stuff for like consequences going on at the same time in Japan. That's why I'm saying this show is weird, because there are guys that are involved in that stuff in Japan while this show is going on. So it's more about, I think it's more about that than who Tony Khan wants to use. Also, I think it's a combination of both.
But to me, I would have, and if I was Tony, I would have been like, hey, we need to get Aaron on this show. We need to get Aaron Wolf on this show.
Why would he
And-
say that though?
To me, that's being a good partner, is seeing it and saying, hey, why are you not sending this guy? This is the guy you should be kind of building your company at least around, from a getting people to watch attitude. And instead, we're waiting until, and then if people liked him, you could say, hey, he's gonna be in Chicago with the rest of New Japan on that. And you could hype up that last match he had too.
I thought that was weird all night. I give you that. Like, they didn't even get, like, let them get like an ad or something. That show is in like 2 weeks. It's kind of weird.
I mean, they plugged it on commentary, but that was it.
That was it. Let them like throw an ad in or something. Like, even like during the Shota Umino match, like in the corner of the screen, put like also in Chicago on July. That was kind of weird. Yeah, that was weird.
But yeah. Anyways.
So what I want to do, we're gonna just go all over the place on this one. We're gonna start with the two most, in my opinion, two most divisive. I can't say that word. Divisive. Thank you. The two most divisive matches that were on this show. And you see, if you agree with me, I could be wrong on here, but we'll start first with the Owen Hart tournament final matches. The men's matches, the main event, Ospreay versus Swerve. I didn't love this match as much as everyone else seems to have. I thought that this was a pretty good match. I felt like it was the most of Ospreay and the most of Swerve, and like some of their faults that I'm not a big fan of just kind of clashing together. And I don't know. I felt like the story that they were telling is so much different than what it could have been for just the Owen Hart final to just to go on to Wembley. It felt I don't know. I thought that this was an interesting match. I enjoyed it. A little bit too long. I felt like they missed the finish like 2 times. But yeah, but I mean, again, I
mean,
thought it was a
watching
really
it-
good match, but it definitely not as great as everyone else says.
Watching it, I felt like they missed the finish probably 3 times, but then when they got to the finish, I was like, okay, I can kind of.
I still enjoy the finish. I will say that.
Yeah,
I still enjoy it.
I'm like, I get what they were. I get what they were doing. I get why they waited.
Man, you
Well,
know how this match should have ended. You know,
But
immediately
let me
how this
finish.
match-
Let me
Go ahead, John. Go ahead.
But this was the worst parts of both because it was very excessive. But I think that's also why there's a large section of the wrestling fan base that really likes it because it was excessive, and I think they like, as much as they say they don't, I think they like when stuff is really, really excessive. Because it's stuff they don't normally see and it's stuff that they don't normally get to see. So I think that really strikes out to them. I think if you listen to people who are not us talk about that cage match, they say kind of the same thing, that it's very much that kind of thing. And I think that's why, like, I thought it was great. I didn't think it was like match of the year contender great. I just thought it was just a great match. But I get why there are people who think it's a match of a match of the year contender, because it's not something you get from other places.
Yeah, most places don't let you slice arteries in your forehead.
Well, yes.
Chase, you want to go? You want me to go?
But you can go first.
All right, so I'm right in between. I'm probably like Josh. Like, if you had to rate it, what would you give it?
I'd probably still give it 4.5, probably.
4.5.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So yeah, we're all in the same ballpark.
Yeah.
I went 4 3/4. I think the
But it's Osprey and it's Swerve. The ceiling is like,
See,
That's
and
the thing.
And that's the thing for me. Like, y'all loved that match last year, and I was like, this is like 4 1/4 is cool. Like, I would like that was me last year. I like this match way more.
Which match are you referring to? You talking about
The
the
draw.
Man?
The draw was last year.
My bad. I meant, which one was no, I meant 2 years ago. My bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
at the okay,
yeah.
the
2 years
title
ago
match.
was the
they
title
had.
Yeah, I
match.
meant two.
Yeah.
Y'all know my memory terrible with shit like that.
No,
But yeah,
you're
2 years. The one 2 years ago that everybody was going gaga over, I was like, I felt so weird. I was like, I went like 4 1/4. This one though, it's like the beginning of like the initial part of it. I was like, this is so different than everybody expected it to be, and then it became the thing that everybody expected it to be, and that was good too. I don't mind the excess. Hell, I never mind the excess. Hell,
it wasn't too much excess, but it was excessive.
No,
It was-
I
and
don't.
both of them do that. And both of them do that. But it's,
Listen.
I think it's fine.
I don't give a damn as long as it like feeds into what's going on in the match. Hell, I'm one of those people that like them Johnny Gargano matches. Like, y'all know I don't give a fuck about excess. But my thing is that I thought they told this story of this being this really violent thing, this really violent war, and then it turned into towards like the end, like, look how good I wrestle. When I'm like, nah, man, these niggas was trying to kill each other. Now, sorry, John, I used the N word, but they were trying to kill each other. They were trying to kill each other a little bit before that, and then like it just turned into the typical Swerve and Osprey match. I'm not one of those people. Like, I totally get why this thing is, people are losing their mind over it. It's just like when it was over for me, I was like, this is really, really great. And it deserves all the praise that it gets. It just doesn't quite get there for me. That buckshot
Hidden blade.
that should have led directly into the finish. Because that would have been perfect, like, oh man, this thing come back to haunt you for the past. This is a little bit of that, and this is me. That would have been perfect. Now, if that would happen, I would have been like, greatest match in the history of matches.
I would have felt that the sequence when Swerve did the drive-by and kicked Osprey's face to look at the Death Riders, and the Death Riders are all freaking out, like, you get like, if and then Osprey came back and hit the hidden blade. If that was the finish right there, I'd have been the same way with you, Mark. Like that would have been like okay.
Like that would
but they
be
just
like there was a few moments like that where I'm like,
that-
man, perfect. But then they kept going, and it was good, but not perfect. The way it ended.
I don't know. I did like the way it ended because the story they've been telling for more than a decade, because this is the first time Osprey's actually beaten him, is that he couldn't beat him. He tried the Stormbreaker, didn't work. Tried the Oscutter, didn't work. Tried the Hidden Blade, didn't work. He had to go to the place where he went to that ended Bryan Danielson's career
he went to that
to
place.
beat this man. That's the story
Yes.
they told, and I love
Very
that
much
story.
poetic
I
justice on
also
that finisher.
loved the blood everywhere. Oh my god! Like when you're watching this match for the first time, you see Will come up and it's spewing everywhere. It's like, oh god, he fucked it
all
up.
over.
And then like 2 minutes later, you get Swerve, and Swerve. I don't know. Did he take like a fucking machete, like Billy and Predator, to his forehead? Like what the hell was that? Like there's immediate puddles, freaking blood everywhere. Oh my god, I loved it. I fucking loved it. I ate that shit up. Goddamn.
Chase is not a Southern wrestling fan at all. At all.
Who said I wasn't?
I'm giving you shit. I'm just
said-
saying this is evidence. This is evidence that,
I said I hate Southerners, not Southern things.
Oh man.
What did y'all think about the entrances?
Okay, all right. Let me talk about that. So, this is just sorry, y'all. Not related.
They're
Not
recording.
related.
Go ahead.
This is just comic book Markeem guy. I'm sick of Dark Knight Rises Bane at this point. Comic book Bane is way cooler. Can we get some homage to comic book Bane?
But Dark
Can we do
Knight
that?
Rises.
I'm aware it's more popular. I don't care.
They use
Can we get?
British.
I don't care. Can we get a little homage to that?
Will Ospreay's not Hispanic.
I don't give a fuck.
and the thing
I don't
is,
give a fuck.
you know what? If they did,
Then do Manchester Black. You want to be a nerd? Let's do it. Let's be nerdy.
Girl empowered.
Here's the thing. I think if they did comic book Bane, people would think he was doing a Vader tribute.
I mean,
That's definitely true.
Yeah, I guess.
That's the thing.
I guess you're right. And also, Swerve didn't go all the way with the Lobo thing.
No,
Who was
I
he supposed to be?
"What's he doing?" And then I'm
Lobo.
like, oh.
And I will
I don't
say
know.
this:
Explain.
I
I
would-
don't know who that is.
Lobo is the intergalactic bounty hunter of the DC universe. Like,
He went too deep, bro. You went too deep.
He's a super-
He's
Like
in
Bane, I get
Supergirl.
it, but that's
Jason
too. That's,
Momoa's Jason
I ain't seen
Momoa's
it. I ain't seen
Momoa.
it.
But I did like Excalibur on commentary. If Swerve wants to be the main man, he has to. I was like, good job, Excalibur. Good job. That's
No, I
what
will
Lobo
say,
called himself. So.
I know the Voices of Wrestling guys went on a massive that they're over this. Here's the thing.
Over the what the
Hey,
entrances?
Hey, their example
People
was a
have
good one
fun.
though. Their example was a good
No,
one.
their example's a good one. But here's the thing.
What's the
They
example? I don't
don't-
listen to that
they-
shit.
They used the example of Kobashi and Masawa in 03.
In
The
03,
entrances
that
they
you
had.
don't need to do the
Nope,
comic
none
book.
of that
But
extra
they don't
stuff.
like the comic book thing anyways because they're not geeks. But also they feel like when you're doing that, you're basically saying you're not a star. That these comic book
comic
characters
book
are a
things
bigger
are
star than
designed-
yours.
So they're not on this show, but I'm gonna pretend that you're Rich and you're Joe. Who's their biggest business partner? AEW. Who's their biggest business partner?
Oh,
I know
got it.
it's DC.
But
It's
then they brought that up too. They brought that up too.
They brought
that
that
you-
up.
You can do that
Right.
like throughout the show, and
You can do that. They just didn't want it in the main event.
And-
They
and-
just
and
didn't
it-
want it in the main event.
And again, although this didn't bother me, I get their point because there's too many motherfuckers that do this now, and it's like,
But here's the
That's
point
just-
that
that's
I'm
just
trying to
old
make.
Man yells at cloud at me.
Yeah, here's the thing. There's too many geeks in pro wrestling right now that are wrestling that you're going to get this. That's the thing.
yeah, exactly.
And I know they don't like that. I know they don't,
And it's not just them. There's a lot of people feel like that.
Yeah, I know. That he makes the comment that, it's the people under the stairs, under the bleachers that are
Instead
now
of the
wrestling. and
jocks.
I
not
was
the-
about to
not-
bring that up, Mark Brandon.
I haven't said anything. You can say it. I haven't said anything.
So the to me the biggest geek is out with concussion syndrome right now because Mr. Master Chief is sitting at home in Florida, streaming on Twitch. Old Chugs, he was
Yeah.
the worst one
Yeah, he was.
came out with that Master
because
Chief, though. It was
his
a
his
shit
costumes was always lame.
I mean,
Like-
him and Gargano are probably the two worst.
Swerve was
So-
kind of lame too. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, that logo shit was cool. Shut up.
If you
Nah, he
use
should've
a
been-
cigar, you
No,
need to cut it and
I don't.
light
It wasn't a good.
You need to
Like he
cut it
needed.
and light it.
What
if
did you
use
say,
a cigar.
Martine?
I said he should have painted his
Yeah,
face.
he needed to paint his face. I know that maybe he wanted to, and they were like,
Well,
because it
if
would have
he
to
was-
be.
But he was gonna paint his face later with blood.
That would have made it look even crazier.
I
Like if he
mean,
would have painted his face and then
but maybe they were worried that people would get the wrong idea because
there
it
are
could,
there are so many people in the chat. Like stop talking about this nerd stuff. Let's talk about wrestling. Y'all be.
So, anyways, I just wanted to bring that up. But no, match was awesome.
Match incredible. Loved it. Love it. Love it. Love it. More blood.
We'll circle back to this here in a bit. I want to jump to the other match. Mercedes Moné versus Maya World tournament final.
All right,
Mercedes
Marquine,
beats
go.
Maya World.
All right,
This
Marquine,
was
go.
hang on. This was 24 minutes and 51 seconds. This was a long match.
sure
Okay,
was.
real quick.
So, wait. I
Hang
got
on.
something.
Let me get my piece and y'all can
Okay.
go for it.
I'll go first because mine's shorter than Marquinh's.
Last week I said this match was probably going to be better than what people expected. I don't know what the answer is to that. I don't know what this match is because a lot of the match I'm just like, again, I watched this afterwards, so I saw people freaking out. I saw people saying the greatest women's match in AEW history. I'm like,
No.
all right, I'm
Not
about to
even
see some
close.
fire. Maybe I was
Not
right.
even close. Not even.
Was
close.
it the best? No. Was it the worst? No. It was a
No.
lot of like, I don't know. This girl came out. You could see that she was nervous as hell. You could see it in her face.
Oh yes.
She was taking deep breaths. I thought Mercedes did as best of a job as she could. I thought the final 7-ish, 8 minutes, I was into it, and the crowd was into it. But when I saw people saying this was the best match in women's match in AEW history, and this crowd does not give a shit about this. They're not doing anything great. I mean, this is a fine match. You know, three and three quarters.
I will let
Four.
you all go, and then I will comment on why I think everyone thinks this is such a great match.
Josh, you might want to go before Marquine because Marquine's going to unload. But to me, Maya World had 3 opponents in this match because you had Mercedes, her top, and her weave. And she was struggling with all 3 of them for all 24 of those minutes. On top of other things Marquine will mention.
Do you want me to go first, Marquis, or you want to go?
No.
This is a 9.18 on Cage Match, by the way.
It is not that good.
Crazy.
But I'm going to tell you why.
9.18.
I will let Marquine go, and then maybe Marquine will hit on it. But I think
Maya World's performance is being overrated as hell. But I'm gonna call
agree.
three. I'm gonna call 3 people out. This is just for these 3 people. We do shit like this sometimes. By the way, this is very deep diving. Come to the Discord. You know what I'm about to do. Jim, ECW Hardcore 07, sit right here.
What did Jim say?
Phil, Nightmare 10, sit right here. Ace King, Adam, sit your ass next to him. What the fuck are we doing? Maya World fucked up everything in this goddamn match. She missed springboards. She missed pinning combinations. Like Chase said, her hair was coming off. Her wardrobe was falling apart. And all because you motherfuckers are on your pivot about Mercedes Moné. We gotta pretend like Mercedes Moné didn't turn into LeBron James in 2018 and carry this girl to something that was somewhat watchable. It got to the point where legitimately Mercedes was so fucking frustrated. This girl sandbagged her 3 times. She had to go to the corner and do a fucking sunset flip powerbomb. It wasn't because of Mercedes not getting her up. It's because her timing was off. Maya World was terrible. She was terrible. She was nervous as fuck, and she was bad. That being said, you want her here for moments just like this one. You want her here so she can learn and develop. Because of it, it's clear they want to push this girl, and I feel bad doing this because she's so likable. Shout out to, oh god damn it, hold on, my headphones came out. Hold up, god damn it. All right. Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me?
Yes.
Shout out to her for the personal things that she's going through. Losing a younger brother, as young as that boy was, got to be, it's horrible.
As young as she is.
As young as she is, it's fucking terrible. She is
23 years old.
She is such a nice girl. I've met her twice. Very nice woman. This is not anything personal, but and I bet if you would ask her, Maya World, she would tell you she was not good. But you motherfuckers night before last, acting like she had some sort of star-making performance when y'all literally got on there, and we're gonna talk about the other women's match, which I thought was fine. I thought it was good. Y'all acting like Tekla and Starlight Kid were out there like Sky Blue and fucking Julia Hart when this girl was literally Julia Hart in the biggest match of her career. She fucked up so much, and it's okay. It's okay that she did because the crowd got behind her, and they carried her, and they made sure that this thing did not fall.
Commentary was incredible.
Commentary was awesome too. They made sure that this girl was able to get through this moment. But y'all not giving any credit to Mercedes Monet, especially Adam ass. And I don't know how serious he was talking about some.
Adam's hate on Mercedes is because of
I understand that.
He's just that's what
y'all let this weird nigga get y'all off y'all pivot that much that y'all gotta lie about what y'all seeing. This is crazy. Like this is. Look, do I think this match was great? Yes, I actually do. And you know what? I'm labeled a Mercedes hater because I got on here and I told the truth about this woman. But one thing I never said is that this woman is not an incredible pro wrestler because at her best, she is an incredible pro wrestler. And to me, that performance she had, carrying this green as grass girl whose wardrobe was falling apart, who was fucking up every big spot she had, who fucked up her springboard moonsault, who fucked up almost every pinning combination she had, who fucked up a power palm in the corner, who fucked up, you can say fucked up, so take a shot how many times this girl fucked up, and her making sure that this crowd got into this, and that she was able to have this performance might be the best performance of her career. Y'all have got to stop, man. This is crazy. Fucking crowd's like, what the fuck am I looking at? Crazy. I had this whole rip fucking plan for Tekla thinking she went out there and was, I don't think she had a great match. I still don't think she did. But that she was out there just stinking up the joint, and y'all made it seem like this crowd they were dead for them and nobody gave a fuck when they was chanting for both of them, and they had a solid fucking match. And then y'all acted like Maya World went out there and was like Manami Toyota at Big Eight Universe. What the fuck are we doing? What is happening? She was terrible. She was terrible. Shout out to her. This will make her stronger. But she was fucking awful. Watch this again without whatever the fuck y'all had going on. That was crazy. That was crazy. That being said, I thought the match was great. But she's terrible. Shout out to Mercedes.
Can I now add? So here's the thing.
I got
okay.
one more thing because I feel like we need to pump the brakes because I heard a lot of this too that Josh and I heard 5 years ago in Chicago. Because in Chicago, there was a Sky Blue Red Velvet match. There's a Sky Blue Red Velvet match.
That's not the
that
same.
Everybody loved. Yes, it was.
It was Sky Blue, but
yes,
that's not the same level.
That's got her
that's
signed. That got her signed, and everybody was talking. This girl's 21. How good is she going to be in a few years? Well, she's now 26, and she's probably worse now. So yeah, Maya World's 23, but if she keeps working, the people on the AEW roster and does not go to CMLL, does not go to Stardom, does not work more people who are better than her, she's going to be just like Julia Hart and and Sky Blue and not improve whatsoever.
Yes. I think she is solid, honestly. I think more times than not, I think that girl is fine. But she was so nervous on Sunday. And you know what's funny? If this was David Finlay that had that same performance, all three of them niggas I brought up would just be like, man, he's really fucking up everything. For some reason, that all got ignored on Sunday. I don't understand. We've got to be better than that. We got to be better than that.
Two things. Everybody that's super hyping her up, like for this, I don't know what they watched. I don't know what, because like you said, Mercedes had probably one of her best performances ever, because. But here's the thing. This is why I think this match is great. Is because all of that shit happened, and somehow by the end she got through it all, and by the end she was fine. She was right there. I don't know if Mercedes talked to her. I don't know if Mercedes said just calm down. I don't know what the fuck happened. But by the time they got to the end, she was there. And I also think that Mercedes was like, this is fucked. We're going to change some shit. I think that happened. That's not something that you see in modern, especially modern women's wrestling.
Of course, correct.
Oh, it's super, because WWE is everything's choreographed. They don't even.
Yes, it's choreographed. So in the United States, all of the women that want to be in WWE, even when they're on the indies, they're super choreographing everything. And that's why a lot of the indie pro wrestling for women is so bad. Is because they're trying to do what WWE does, and they're not trying to actually be pro wrestlers. So what you got was and I don't think a lot of people, modern pro wrestling fans, especially people who probably watch a lot of the WWE, have seen this in men's or women's, where you saw the match organically tell a different story than what they were trying to tell, because she was fucking up so bad. It was so bad. It was all of these things. And then slowly but surely the fans got behind her, because they were like, you know what? We really like this girl. She's not doing, so they got behind her, and it started working. And you could tell right when they really started getting behind her that that's really when Mercedes was like, okay, she put it in a gear that she very rarely ever does. And she carried this girl, and the reason why people don't want to give her credit is because of people like Neat, because I
yes,
that's
his name.
because he poisons the well. And like, I went on that rant about him. Me and Big Rat went on that rant about him the other, like, 2 weeks ago, and this is proof about what you guys let him get under your skin, and then you just like explode. And it's just like, let the dude just say his crazy shit and be done with it.
Like, somebody being a stan does not need to deter you in such a way where we can't give who is, I think, and arguably at this point, the greatest North Americans or women's pro wrestler that ever lived. Did not give her flowers when she performs the way she did. Like, I will also say this, to Josh's point, I do think, like, the moment the crowd started getting into her, Maya World, like, she got better and better. It's almost like she could feel it, you know what I mean? Because she was not confident for like half of this. All the fuck ups I'm bringing up was like the majority of I was like, this is about to be a disaster. I don't know what they were talking about.
And then it switched.
And then right when they started to get into her, that's kind of like when it was like a full circle moment. So, you know, good for her. I think, again, shit like this is good. Shit like this is good for her. You know what I mean? I don't want people to think I'm just on here just hating on her. Like, I want to see, she black. She a black woman. Hello. Y'all know I love my sisters. I want her to succeed, baby. I want her to be, you know, a main eventer in this company for years and years and years, but she ain't there yet.
I've heard a lot of people say that hopefully they send her to ROH and she does a program.
And win that. Yeah.
Well, if she only works with Athena, I don't know about other people there.
There's decent enough people there.
She just needs to work. Like, better or worse, just get some reps in.
Work in high profile situations. Like,
I think I will have a hot take. I think a lot of the bottom performers that wrestle primarily for the women in ROH and AEW are worse than the women that wrestle in ROH. I really think so. I think your Sky Blues and your Julia Harts and people like that, I think they are worse than the people that are in ROH. That's not saying a lot, because I think the bar is way low, but I think that they are still better than, you know, because, like, I'm not big on Starks. I don't think she's very good, but I think she's better than both of them. So,
not a high bar.
Not a high bar. Like I said, not a high bar, but I think she's better than them. I think she would get better wrestling her than she would the other two. So
yes.
So I
think you're right. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. That's a good point.
So and you have other people there, like the women who just can't hang on AW TV, who are in ROH but are still solid would still be better than for her to wrestle than a lot of. So I think it'll be fine. I think, but I thought this was great because of that, because of they turned it.
I will never forget it. I will never.
It was something to see, and I think people are overrating it because they don't see it that often, because it's not something that you see in WWE, and in a lot of ways, you don't see it in AEW because the men are so good. You'll never see this, and for one thing, and they've never given a woman that chance before, and previously, if you had done that, this would have been like completely shit the bed, bad. You wouldn't have trusted them. But to their credit, they trusted Mercedes to go out there and do this, and she did it. And I think a lot of people need to recognize that. So I think Maya World will be so much better because of this match. Because this is the type of match you learn from. This is the match where you go, oh, I can do this. I can be in front of a big crowd. I can be in there with somebody. I just have to learn how to do that.
Me. Yeah.
So,
also, I want to leave off on this. If you think Mercedes Moné is not the greatest, if you think she's not that great, cool. But that should say more about the sad state of North American pro wrestling, the women, that she is still the greatest North American women's pro wrestler to ever live. Think about it that way. Even if you think she's not that great,
that's a pretty big statement, though.
It's the truth.
She's only 34, though.
It's the truth, Josh. It's the who all time has the resume in terms of great matches in America that she has.
That it's not our fault that the two that probably ahead of her, most of their matches never made tape.
What are you talking about?
Mildred Burke and who?
And
okay, all right. you know what that is? You know what that is? That's like when we talk about Superman media and you bring up the Fleischer stuff. That's what that is. Like, okay, all right, yeah, sure, okay.
I'm just saying, you said all time, and I'm like,
okay, let's put it like this, of the modern era. Let's
there.
Of the modern era. Cool.
That's without a doubt.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
You got anything last thing to say about this match?
So
that's it.
So if
I'm
again, if this had happened in WWE, because we've seen it happen multiple times this year, because if something goes wrong in a women's match in WWE, time stands still, they freeze, ref puts their hand to their ear trying to get to the earpiece, people just look around like they don't know what to do. It's like, in Mercedes, to all her credit, was never out of control in this match. This might, I would put this above this is a hot take. To me, this is more impressive than what Ric Flair would do with the local jobbers.
I disagree with that. I don't know about that.
Close. The local jobbers usually were competent, and you wouldn't have this happen. Is it better than? Here's a question: is it better than that match that he had with Kerry Von Erich, where he literally had to just lay on Kerry Von Erich the whole match because Kerry was so wasted?
Oh, I never actually seen it. I've heard about it.
It is better than that one.
So there you go.
All right.
Hold on. Last thing, I promise. I'm sure Adam and Phil and Jim have so much to say to me. Very belligerent, unintelligible nonsense that they have to say to me. But it's all emotion because I'm fucking right. Go ahead, Brandon.
No, you're good.
Still my gimmick.
We're gonna fly through the rest of this card here real quickly. Anything to say about the pre-show? You got anything to say?
I thought that was the best Divine Dominion match that they've had.
Okay.
I mean, sure.
Forbidden Door pre-shows are normally better than this. And to be honest with you, AEW pre-shows have been lackluster for a long time now. I don't know what happened. Why are these pre-shows not exciting? Why don't they put really fun stuff on here? It's like a bunch of
Where's
Star
kid?
matches.
Where's kid needed boom boom AJ? Where's kid?
But I mean, not even that, but just like I don't know, they could do better than what they
put
have on here.
stuff, like even if you're just putting a bunch of six women
I'll take
matches on
that,
here,
especially on here.
you're putting
They
on
still
some,
have-
like
they
this
still
is
have-
where you should put on like a 4-way or a 3-way that's
They
not
s-
for a title.
They
And
still haven't done Toru Yano Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, they should, man. They got access to them both. Do
I'm
it.
surprised Orange Cassidy hasn't been over to New Japan. I feel like that should have been done years.
maybe
and
they
years
don't
ago,
get the
but-
gimmick. Maybe they
That should
The
have been.
fans will. The fans will.
Hell,
I know.
that should have been done before AEW was an AEW. I agree with you, Brandon. I'm with you.
But Jill Maloney got to win. Divine Dominion got to win.
I mean, it was cool. It was cool.
It's fine. It was a
What was
fine
the third?
pre-show.
What was the third match?
Oh, Micah and Scott
Micah.
Micah.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Micah
Don't watch
won.
it.
Don't watch your match. Don't watch that match. For all the reasons we listed.
Let's go through this main card here. Young Bucks, Sky Team, and Unbound. Who's the
fucking
Teton
fun
and
match.
and
Just
Shingo.
fun.
Oh my god.
I didn't love this. I don't think I love this match as much as people did. I thought that the Young Bucks, they do so well with putting together these multi-man matches, and this one didn't really hit like I would normally get for a Young Bucks match. And I don't know. I didn't love
you
it. I
think
didn't
it
love
was-
Dorado. I thought Dorado was kind of off the entire match.
I'm kind of with you, Brandon. I'm kind of with you.
Yeah, I thought Dorado was off.
I
I
don't
was
think
not
this was
impressed with
great.
Dorado.
I just think it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I had fun
Oh, yeah.
watching it, but I feel like with the participants in this match, it should have been better than what it was. But
I agree. I'm kind of with you on that, Brandon.
I mean, it was the loudest American memuero.
Yeah, because you know you had
some people knew some words.
had the skin folk in the crowd. That's why I had the skin folk.
There were Spanish chants all night.
But yeah,
That's
anything
it,
about
damn,
the
that's
match,
all we
y'all?
got to say about it.
Yeah, I mean, the Young Bucks got a big win. I guess they're
It
gonna
was
go.
good. It was excellent. I mean, the thing I was like, oh, Shingo. Oh yeah, Shingo is absolutely fucking great and should probably be pushed more. That was my thought watching it. So
To me, it's they're probably going to do Bucks Cajun Cope on the next pay per view, and then FTR returns from their fake hiatus, and probably has a fuck finish in that match that leads to the ladder match at Wembley.
TLC
Yep.
match at Wembley.
I agree.
We had Kenny Omega versus Zack Sabre Jr. 26 minutes. That's what kind of.
I
Love this
felt
fucking
this-
shit. Love this fucking
I
shit.
did not. I felt like this kind of under-delivered a little bit. Like I thought it was great. But
I mean,
I
expectations,
Josh,
I would say, probably
with-
high for this match. You know.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jack. I seen some people call this a match of the year candidate.
No.
You
it was
won't
great.
think about it in 3
It was
weeks.
great, but it was
Yeah,
there was a lot of great stuff on
match.
the show.
Yeah.
It was just as great as a lot of other stuff on the show.
Two great wrestlers having a great match.
I think they have. I think they don't have a lot of great chemistry. I think is, and sometimes
Sometimes
great
it'd be like
wrestlers
that.
don't-
Sometimes it'd be like that. Man.
It's sometimes it's like that.
I thought towards the end, man, there was like no snap on anything they were doing. It was kind
Yeah,
of weird.
it was just like
It's kind of weird, man.
I think Kenny Omega needs to understand who he is and shave off some minutes on these matches. Because I'm not saying it was his fault or anything at all that it undelivered, but I don't need the epics from him right now.
I think he does that so he can take his time, though, Brandon. Because you know the state of that
he
man's
can't.
breathing.
He can't.
You know what I mean?
can't-
He can't do no sprints no more. Every time we see him in these sprints, we go, "Hey, man, is Kenny Omega not like that no more?" We always every time.
Right.
I think it's because he needs that, you know, for his own, you know, for his own safety, probably.
Right. Safety. All right, we string of 18-minute matches.
Hold on. So, friend of mine, when I was at the Evo watch party, I got to tell the joke to the world. We were sitting there watching this match, and then, well, we weren't watching this. They were watching this match. Some people were watching the match. And then I was like, damn, that's already hit the ring. And then one of my guys goes, well, that's because, you know, Street Fighter Top 8 is main eventing, so he got to get up out of there before the Street Fighter. Shit was funny.
It's probably
Not a doubt in my mind.
Probably true.
We had Moxley versus Bandito. I ended up enjoying this match a lot more than I thought. I was not excited going to this, but I really, really enjoyed this. A testament to John Moxley. A testament to Bandito. I thought he had a really good performance in there. And go ahead.
There was a moment in this match that I texted Markeem about immediately when it happened, and that's when Bandito started doing his lucha stuff, and Moxley does a lucha roll and yelled "Olay" in response. And I was like, how do people hate this man? How? He is great. He knows what he's doing. This dude's the best.
I have a question.
What's up?
Does anyone find it weird that they have Renee doing all of this, like, it's a theme now. She does a lot of pre-Moxley stuff. Like, she
That's fine.
But she does.
I enjoyed that. I
multiple
enjoyed
matches.
that.
She does it for a few
I tell my girl, you know she's married to him, right? That's crazy.
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for like.
I don't think you mean like, is she going to be involved in like some
No,
type
I
of
don't think
story or
she's
some
being
shit,
involved.
or-
I'm just
I don't see
waiting for
that.
like them to like play into it like more, like
Swerve did
It's
last
like
year.
a wink. It's like a little wink, you know.
a wink, or like he walks by and gives her a kiss or something, and everyone's like, you know.
But they ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, that's assault, brother. These people don't know they're married.
The only kissing Moxley does is to people's forehead wounds.
Yeah, man. This honestly, not saying this for y'all to jump.
One of my favorite matches of the night.
It probably was my favorite match of the night because it was like no Bandito, like his usual matches, right? He's a lucha guy, does flippy dudes and lucha shit. But like he wrestled a Moxley match, and he wrestled a damn good one. I love the finish, man. That last little burst when he looked to the sky, he said, and then he tried just one more time. I fucking love this. I loved it, man.
I think this is another one of those pay-per-views where so many of the matches are very similar to each other that you can ask, probably depending on who you ask, I think you'll get different opinions about like what the best match on the show was. I think that's a
lot of AEW shows are like that though. You know?
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I think a lot of AEW shows are. That's what my point is. I think a lot of AEW shows are like that. Now, I think there's a very large section of the fan base that, you know, they're gonna like. There's like 2 or 3 matches that they're gonna be like, how can you say? But I think like us, I think we see it, and it's a lot of stuff that's very close to each other, like 4 or 4.5, and it's like just depending on what hits with you better.
Yeah, one thing I give this credit a lot for, to Josh's point, they do a good job with the variety show stuff. There are elements that I flat out just hate, just straight up cannot stand about this goddamn company. We'll talk about it, but
What?
they do a good job of, you know, pleasing people. Because not everything's for me, man. Y'all, some people like different shit. You know what I mean?
Another 18-minute match. Shota Umino versus Pac.
It's fine.
You know,
I thought it started rough until the roles reversed.
To me, you're talking about when Shota was on offense and delivering the most ineffective elbows I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That part,
and
like
I
this
think,
dude, like
go ahead.
his grappling moves are good, his kicks are good, his forearms are trash. He's got to drop them, and he's got to figure something out, because this whole pink and white shit with the red hair, and I don't know what he's going for now, but obviously the motorcycle didn't work, the finger paintings didn't work. Now we're having Tanahashi endorse him like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson at Royal Rumble 2015 for Roman Reigns. Like they are fucking trying with this dude, and he just doesn't have it.
I'm glad you said that. They should just turn him heel. And I don't mean like give him Dick Togo with the garrote wire. I mean, let's just turn him heel. Just turn him mean. Because these people don't want to cheer him, man. Just turn him heel. Because I think, just like you brought up Roman Reigns, they'll turn him heel. All that stuff will happen. And then eventually, they'll be like, oh shit, this guy's not a bad wrestler. Like, we kind of like this dude. And then you can just flip him face again. But that's inspired. that's inspired, and the man that runs the company
You
that
could-
I once loved more than anything wouldn't do anything that inspired.
You could tell from what Walker Stewart is saying, they want him to be the next ace, which is crazy talk.
It is crazy talk because there's
I want
only
a lot of stuff, man. I want Dash Polanco in my bed every night, but it ain't gonna happen.
I mean, you got two other guys that are far more over than him. So
Yes.
far more over than him.
Three if you want to include
Oscar.
Aaron Wolf.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was talking about Oscar.
You was talking about Josh. You were talking about Yoda
And Ice.
and Yudo Ice, right?
Yeah.
And then hell, at 4, then just say you want to throw Oscar Luba in there, you can do that too. So yeah, 4. You know, but like I said, if they turn him heel and they flip him back, I think it could work. But it's like they won't commit to him just being heel. When that match with Zach at the Dome did not turn out how they thought it would, that was the night. The very next night they should have flipped that man, but I don't know why.
Ghetto doesn't have it right now,
No,
and I don't know if he'll ever get it back.
no, he doesn't.
Speaking of not having it, man, Tanahashi coming down that road.
Man, he's retired, man.
Yeah,
Let that man eat.
but God,
Let that
so
man
bad,
eat,
bro.
man.
He was,
Man.
I don't care about. He's a rough
eating so
walking,
much.
dude.
He eats-
Walking.
He looks like he ate young boy Tanahashi.
Exactly. He love a
Man.
retirement, man. Leave my dog alone, man.
I hope he good, because that walk, I was like, bro, you need to
He
sit
like
down somewhere.
he went to In and Out and he said double, no, quadruple.
You know, it's overrated. But Tekla versus
Where they
Starlight Kid.
were.
Another 18-minute match. I thought, good showcase for Tekla at pretty much at this point. The whole story she's got going on with Okada and
So here's
yeah.
here's my question. Who is the one that finally gets Stardom's revenge?
It should be Sama Kimatami.
I don't think so.
She got other stuff going on, man,
I
and
think so.
Oh yeah, she's appearing for tax shelter place and money
But
laundering scheme.
but they
Can't
just
be AEW.
they just bought back Utami. However, that's gonna shake out. That's her story right now. Josh, I don't know. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm this is complete bullshit fantasy booking. I'm just gonna say that ahead of time. They're doing this, and I keep watching it, and I'm like, it would have to be. It's almost like somebody would have to return to be the one to come back. But the only person that could do that will probably never be on. Even if she somehow returned, would never be on an AEW show. So,
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about.
Are you
Julia.
Yeah,
Who?
No.
Who?
Honestly,
Who?
I was thinking about Mayu would be perfect.
missed-
Mayu?
Who did you say, Josh?
I said
Julia.
I
He said Julia. That's not gonna happen.
I know. I said it's not gonna happen. I prefaced it. Said it would not happen.
But then again, the stardom that she would defend runs marigold, so it's a little different.
I know.
It's not the same stardom she would defend.
Well,
I think it
even
should
if
be
she were to
Mayu,
leave,
but she-
Marigold might not be around when she
Well, I got a Julia question real quick because she's already done one half of the Please Push Me WWE by bleaching her hair. Do you think she will get the unnecessary cosmetic surgery to complete the request?
Come on, Chase.
I hope not.
That was rude.
Man, but Josh, that's a good question. I have no idea. The answer is who the fuck knows. You know what? Honestly, you could do Homegirl. You could do Saya Carrara. You could do that. She just lost the belt. Transition.
I mean, I'm just wondering because because it's gonna have. I would imagine it'll be at All In. I would think, or are they gonna?
They'll probably do it at Dream Queendom at the end of the year.
Well, that's what I was gonna be like.
Bring
That
in Tekla
or that.
to pay it all off. Yeah.
But that's my question.
Yeah,
But
I
like-
thought
like-
this, no, good.
I thought this was good. I thought this was really good. I thought it continued the story. I'm not as.
They don't need help.
I mean, they're losing wrestlers left and right. So,
Because that's what
Looks like
happens when you do business with that company, as TNA is finding out as well, is they don't care about you. They will use you for as long as they need you, and when they don't need you anymore, they dump you like trash. That's why you don't
What
do business with that
I'm
company.
not I'm not as down on Tekla as like a lot of people are because I think the gimmick works. I think her as a presence and a character is actually pretty great. So I'm not no, but Markeem is kind of he's like
I just think I think she just doesn't have great matches, and nobody brings that up enough. That's it. That's all.
but a lot of people but see
the
here's the thing you're like she doesn't have great matches, but then people are like but everybody's into her matches and everything like you just want something you're not getting is the thing.
Yes, I want better wrestling from women's wrestlers. Go figure, guys. I'm sorry.
But the thing is, you ignore the rest of it.
No, I didn't. No, I'm not about to let you do that.
Yes,
I am not about to let you do that.
You can't say the bell rings.
Yes, because the matches
no,
are great.
No, because
why are you doing this? That's what I've always said.
It would be when you say then the bell rings is it's great before he gets to the but then when they get in the ring they lose all of that. She doesn't lose all of that.
Well, okay. Well, I guess you're right. Fair. But my whole thing is that she just don't. She's still searching for the great match. She's yet to have it, and not even just in AEW. I'm talking about her entire career. This girl has never had a great singles match.
I understand that.
Her entire career.
But sometimes
my thing is, you say I don't bring up the other stuff, but nobody brings that up though. That's my thing.
But you hyper focus on. You're like hyper focused on it
because it should be talked about. It should be talked about.
But okay, if she's the top person, does it matter? And she's legitimately the top person.
In this company, it kind of does.
The slogan is "Where the best wrestle, Josh," not where the best talk or the best entrance.
Here's the thing, Josh. This is probably her best match since the matches with Aminata, right? And I didn't think it was good, you know what I mean? But there are a lot of times where like her matches are heatless, bro. Like her matches, like the pay-per-view matches, there are a lot of times where crowds are dead.
But is that her or is that because some of the
either way that matters. Either way that matters. Doesn't matter why. Doesn't matter why. It shouldn't happen.
Okay.
That's my only like look. What's funny enough is that a lot of AEW fans don't even know she's actually an incredible tag wrestler. And at some point, hopefully, she gets a partner, goes after those tag titles, and then that run, you won't hear me say shit. Let's put it like that. Because she's actually incredible at that part. And let me discuss that real quick. Gotta bully Jim, Adam, and Phil one more time. Starlight Kid was not incredible on this show. She was good on this show. It was fine. It was a fine performance. I don't have to make grand sweeping statements because I do something known as a Google when I hear someone that I have never heard of. You motherfuckers are lazy. Let's move on.
What?
All right.
No, hold on. I'm gonna address that real quick because these motherfuckers act like they just can't pull up the Google machine and look people up. I don't have enough time in a day, motherfucker. If you Google anything, you can find a highlight package of somebody. Like you just don't care. Like you just don't give a damn. You know what? You know I love you three to death, but y'all are the AEW fans that I get on here and talk about a lot of the time. Your yeet is this is awesome. Sorry, kid. I'm bullying people tonight.
All right, we're gonna finish the show so we can get this over with on here. Cage and Coat versus the Dogs. This was a match I don't give a shit about.
It's fine.
But at the end of it, we had the return of Switchblade Jay White. Thought that was pretty cool. How does Jay White fit into this current landscape of AEW? Because he cannot be. No, I don't want to say that, but he can't be forgotten about. Like, he's at that level that you have to figure out something for him.
To me, the David Finlay Jay White story is worthy of being finished in a blood and guts match, but the Dogs need 2 more people for that to happen. And I don't know if Tony's gonna pluck 2 people from all these people that got released from places, but to me, that's where you go with this. Because if you do those 2 stables facing off each other right, you can do 2 or 3 months of TV, maybe even longer, building up to them two in a blood and guts. That is the best thing to go with this, in my
I
opinion.
agree. I agree. I agree. But what two people would you give them?
I don't know. That's the thing.
Question: you just brought up blood and guts. For the women's, do you do AEW versus Stardom?
Oh shit!
Oh, hey, I got my Stardom team right here. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. Okay, so my Stardom team is Suzu Suzuki, Micah, Starlight Kid. How many people we need?
5.
Five.
They did
So-
5 or 6.
Okay, so Suzu Suzuki, Micah, Starlight Kid, Azumi, and Hazuki. That's my team. There you go. And then Tekla.
Well,
unfortunately, we gotta
unfortunately,
get those two garbage
you
ass
give
girls.
Julia
in there.
Hart and Sky Blue gotta be
But,
there.
but hey, Sky Blue can do what she did last year, and we can all be like, all right,
But Julia Hart won't.
well, yes, but
I guess Lee Johnson's against her cutting up her forehead. I don't know.
I don't know,
don't
man.
cut your
You might be
forehead.
able to
Just
convince
cut
them.
up here somewhere.
You might be able to convince them, hey man.
Yeah.
I want to do this. You know, like come on, man. The woman. Yeah, man. How you gonna say no to the woman? How you gonna say no? Come on now.
Just saying.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Ain't no
I was
stuff
just
gonna
thinking
happen,
about
but
it. That
go
was
off,
that
King.
would be.
Go off.
They
King.
might want to do it though. They might.
Who win it? Who wins? Who wins?
Well, Stardom
That's
has to
where-
win that.
That's where
Yeah,
that's,
Stardom would have to win.
Stardom would have to win.
You think that's gonna happen?
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Why not?
I mean, why not? This is Tony Khan's world. He ain't letting no Stardom win no blood and guts match. Get out of the fantasy world. Y'all in the fantasy world in here.
You can
If you keep this going, I mean, again, so blood and guts doesn't have to happen.
All right.
'cause it's that
Anyways,
time of
to
year.
actually talk about the match that we're supposed to be talking about,
Oh, yeah, go
this is
ahead.
all the bad. This is all the bad things of Adam Copeland were in this match. We had the headlocks that were never ending. His pace was glacial. The only good spot was the Mexican standoff where him and Clark Connors speared each other. That was it. Everything else was trash, boring, awful.
I mean, I'm gonna be,
this is.
No, I'm saying I was gonna say I'm gonna be honest. I don't think anybody did anything at all in
Yeah,
this match.
I'm like,
Ex-
you're talking about him. I
except
think
maybe
Boris
Clark
Hill.
Connors.
Oh,
That was
Boris
it.
Hill.
not
Oh,
like
Boris
I
Hill.
wasn't looking forward to this match at all because I felt like this is exactly what we were gonna get because you had with both of these teams, with the exception of Christian, and Christian has to can only do this in sprints. You have to have somebody in the ring that pushes all of these guys to have
To make them want to play.
Yes.
100%.
yeah. So and that's not what you're gonna get. So, anyways.
Steel cage match, bunch of dudes versus bunch of dudes. I thought this match was in a vacuum fine. I even kind of enjoyed it. I'll never go back and watch it. It was a match.
I mean, you have a fan base
Death's
that
door.
saw this and said this is the greatest cage match they've ever seen. So, that's
Who
the
said
thing
that?
going around.
By Friday,
Who said
I'll
that?
forget This match.
Who said
you got
that?
a lot of WWE fans that are saying that this was the greatest cage match they've ever seen.
Shit, they might see a
WWE
cage
fans,
match.
they don't watch
They might see
AEW.
They might see a cage match next month. It might be better than this one. I ain't gonna hold you. But they might see a cage match is better than this. This was just.
I didn't like the NES stuff. I didn't like the stuff with Leo Rush. But other than that,
Leo Rush.
It got over. It got
It's
over.
over. We want to talk
and that's
about.
the thing. I can also not like it though. I'm just saying I can also not like it.
I don't like it either. But somehow.
But yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the AEW is a good variety show because they don't put a whole lot of things that don't work with the fan base on
The
They really don't.
AEW.
I meant the AEW.
The AEW. Yes.
It was a word. I lost the word. It was a word I had there. And I
people
lost.
in charge.
The
There we go.
AEW. I'm
The
with
people-
you.
The people in there you go. The people in charge of God damn it. The people in charge of AEW.
Powers that be.
The powers that be. they
There's
do
Tony
a good
Khan.
job of making this a reality show, variety show to give everyone kind of what they want out of their own pro wrestling. So even when it don't work for me, it works for enough people where I can just let it go.
Hey, man.
That
Hey,
What's that?
hey, we got another high profile power spot.
Oh yeah, that was dope. That was dope as hell. That was dope as hell. That
We
was
might
dope
be
as hell.
testing the
Man,
waters.
You know what?
Might be
motherfuckers,
testing the waters.
motherfuckers got flipped into thumbtacks to the eye and the face.
Oh, that's another
Motherfuckers
thing we should mention because
blew
Darby,
up. People got blown up in this match.
especially Okada.
Sure. Andrade fuck Don,
nice-
fuck
nice
MJF
face
with his
turn.
T-shirt.
I didn't like that though. That's
This
the
is a
type of
wacky match.
shit.
This was just
if
a
you,
wacky match, man.
If you're gonna turn, brother, just turn. Like I hate that. That's that shit the WWE be doing, man. You wait the whole match.
No,
to reveal your-
WCW did the t-shirt turns, Markeem, not WWE.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, waiting the whole match to do that. Come on, man.
He had 3 layers of clothing on. That's incredible.
Like, Jesus
Think how hot it
Christ,
was in
bro.
there.
Like, come on, man. Like, if you knew you was gonna turn on these motherfuckers, just do it. Just do it. You up here doing spots and shit with everybody, and then you turn at the end. It's kind of weird. Just fucking.
But yeah, this is a match,
Jericho
and Briscoe's gonna get a title shot on tomorrow.
Yeah.
And lose.
Opening
yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
Just,
But this was a good, AEW pay per view. You know what I'm saying? You excited for it, you watch it, and it happens, and you move on.
Will, do you think
And now
AEW
we got
will be
a new
redeemed next
show,
month?
a new show happening next month. TNA or
Will
AEW.
Kenny Omega achieve his redemption?
TNA.
Maybe. That's that.
There-
All right, we're gonna go through this real quick. So WWE Night of Champions from Saudi Arabia. Sami Zayn is the new champ, y'all.
Yay!
Hallelujah. He's the new
2 years,
champ.
2 years too late.
I
Bro,
forgot this happened.
they had it. Granted, am I mad that they didn't give him the belt at that time period? No. It makes sense. Like Roman was the man and Cody was coming up. But you give him the belt now versus what you could have done, and it just doesn't work. But I mean, I don't
And
know.
you did it, and I'm sorry, the image of doing that in Saudi Arabia,
It's crazy.
it's was my thing when I read. I was like, wait, they did what? With who?
Surreal, man. So surreal.
So Sami Zayn is the champion. I don't know who's going against him because Obafemi won the King of the Ring. I saw, but he's not going after the championship.
And we dropped the step.
Hang on. He's going against Brock Lesnar in the Hell in a Cell. I will say that that's probably, when it comes to WWE, my most anticipated match in a very, very long time. Because I've enjoyed Brock Lesnar and Obafemi, what I've seen, and now they're doing a Hell in a Cell. I'm very intrigued on how that's going to go. Because they can't go by 7-8 minutes, and what are they going to do in the Hell in a Cell?
What? Let me. What
I'm
is
intrigued.
Paul
I want to
Levesque
see
as a
that. I want to
booker
see that match.
Good at doing. He's good at getting you hyped for something. For me, it was Jacob Fatu versus Roman Reigns.
That's your fault. That's your fault.
That's
That's your fault for getting hyped.
completely shitting
That
the
is
bed
your
with.
fault for getting hype. I'm just getting hyped for this match, which I've seen 4 minutes and 7 minutes, and yeah, I want to see this for sure.
This would be the worst match in the history of pro wrestling.
It could be, and I'll enjoy. You know what, Marquine? If it is the worst match in history of pro wrestling, I'll be excited because then I'll feel something.
You feel right. It'll be like,
Why is this show 2 nights? Why?
Because money.
I know money, but still,
Money.
one of them people paying him that money is extremely regretting it.
So
Disney.
what I had to take
Disney.
away from, I'm glad you brought up Obafemi. I've been doing a lot of yelling tonight. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna remain calm. But why do the Brock Lesnar thing? Like, why is he stuck? This guy who could be the future of your fucking company, 50-50 to some dude who is already made, bro.
I don't agree with you.
Why, Brandon? Why?
Because you know that he can only do so much. We know that. Anybody that comes out of NXT, they can only do so much. So why are you upset? Like, they're going to do this thing with Lesnar. They've done the rubber match, and this is what it's going to be in Hell in a Cell, and that's going to lead to Russ, I
you're
cannot believe
giving
I'm
them-
fantasy
you're
booking. I
giving
cannot
them
believe I'm
real-
fantasy booking
I'm
WWE, but
upset because of how definitive he beat him. This should
Be
be
who?
it. That should have been it.
but he's
I-
lost
I-
since then. He's
But-
lost since then.
But the thing is, they fucking suck. That's what they suck. They suck. All
I'm
they
not
have to
saying
do-
yes or no. I'm not
He
saying
beats
yes or
he
no.
beats Brock Lesnar, and he never fucking loses until you have a guy that you also build up to beat
then-
the guy who never
but
loses.
Those
It's
fans
not
are,
hard.
those fans would eventually turn on that. They would eventually turn on that.
Then you build the guy up
Who's
that
the
you
next
want
guy?
to beat the guy that the fans turned on. It's
No,
always
no,
should be another
no,
guy
no,
who
no,
needs
no,
to be next.
They're
That's
not gonna
what
do that.
The pole
They're not
effect
gonna do that.
sucks ass.
They're
You
not gonna do
give the belt. You give the belt to Sami Zayn in Saudi Arabia 2 years after anybody gives a fuck. This company sucks ass, and people
On
still
2 weeks
tell me-
notice.
that.
On 2 weeks notice. On 2
on
weeks
2 weeks
notice.
notice, and people still try to tell me that this shit is good. This company, terrible, terrible. I
I'm
don't
not
care
denying
that you
any
grew
of
up.
that. I'm not
I
denying
don't
any
care that you grew up during the Monday Night War. I don't care that you saw John Cena slap Kurt Angle. I don't care that you went through puberty while John Cena's run was going on. This shit is trash. This is trash. If this was AEW doing this shit, y'all would all be like, "This is trash. This company sucks ass." This is some of the worst creative I've ever seen.
To
Period.
be fair, when AEW was doing this, we all said it was trash.
We all said it was trash. We all said it was trash. 2023, I fucking hated that show.
You ran him
2024,
off.
I
What'd
didn't
you
like
do,
that show.
Markeem?
I didn't mean to run you off, Brent. I'm sorry. My bad, but it's pissing me off, man. Pissing me off, bro. I'm so annoyed how these people act, man.
You done bullied one of our co-hosts off the
No,
show.
I ain't gonna do that, Brandon. I ain't gonna do that. I wasn't. My vitriol wasn't to Brandon. It's them people, man. I'm so sick
He
of them
knows.
people.
I
bro.
think he had a heart out.
God damn it, man. God, I was mad at this show. I was mad as fuck this show, man. I don't know why. Sorry.
I hate to disappoint you, but Brandon's the one that had the card up, and we ain't talking about that fucking show match by match.
No,
Just
I don't think he was going to talk about that show match by match. I think he was it was newsworthy because Sami Zayn won. So
2 years too late. Fuck,
Yeah.
man. And then you got these weird old people talking about, so I can't, I had things to say about the WWE, but I can't help but to feel something seeing Sami Zayn as work. Shut the fuck up. What do you feel?
you mean Sami Zayn, who 2 months ago was getting booed because they booked him so bad?
Like, come on, bro. You can't help but to feel some. Y'all niggas, man. Y'all, anything that company does, bro. Anything. Now, I will say this. I guess in a vacuum, right? In a vacuum. I guess it is kind of cool that, I used to like El Generico. He won the world title. Fine, whatever. But as far as, like, feeling anything to make me actually want to follow his reign or anything like that, no. It's way too late. The peak is past. The peak was the peak. Now it's past, and you fucked them up from that moment forward. How am I supposed to care?
where are they even at for those shows right now?
What?
Because I have access to this data now because I pay for it. No, SummerSlam.
Brandon said his shit is broke, y'all. I did not run him off.
What? Where?
He put it in the chat.
What happened?
I don't know. He just said his shit is broke.
My shit is broke. My shit is broke. Oh, where the... God damn it, fuck. Shit. There we
What are you
go.
looking for?
All right. SummerSlam, the ticket sales. Oh my God.
They're at
In that
25
building.
both night, right?
23,470 Saturday, 23,323 Sunday. That is as of
When is SummerSlam?
8:45 Eastern. It is
Beginning of
August 1st.
right? Yeah,
August
it's like
1st and
it's
2nd.
Early. It's early this year. So, yeah.
They got a month to fill that building. That ain't happening. Unless they
They might get to
have a
30.
printing press.
They might get.
Oh
to
yeah,
30.
they can get to 30. They'll probably maybe slightly over. I don't know. Maybe if they had Mystico,
Maybe if they had Mystico.
but they had him and did nothing with him. Oh God. But speaking of Mystico, the thing I wanted to talk about is that in 6 months, CMLL has matched what they did financially last year, which was their record year. So this year is going to be insane. They got 65 sellouts total, and Friday Night in Arena Mexico has sold out 7 weeks in a row, which is a record that has been stood since 1991 when Conan was the top guy. Like, I know y'all might have your qualms with the current CML product. I mean, it's not like the best it's been, but just this like
Can't
they are
argue
the
with success, yeah.
no this they are the most successful they have ever been. They are probably going to lead wrestling in attendance easily,
Which is
without
crazy.
even sweating. Yes,
Which is
considering
crazy.
that. Yes, they should not. WWE should be beating them, but someone is in charge that is not very good at his job, even though he's got 2 awards that said he was the best at his job.
But we hear
Whatever.
whatever. I mean, that's a crazy number because it's not like they're doing. Here's the thing it's not like they're doing what 10,000 for every show. They're doing, there's some shows they're only doing like 7 or 8, but they are doing a lot of fucking shows. They do like a lot of shows. So
I mean, Arena Mexico, that's like what 16, 17 completely sold
Yeah.
out,
yeah,
and they've
So
done that
it's-
7 weeks in a row.
yeah. So it's not like, but I mean, what? So WrestleMania, it did? What was WrestleMania? 60 for both nights.
Oh, I have no idea, man.
I don't remember that one. I feel like it was in the 50s.
Okay, let's say that's 100,000.
Wasn't it like 55? Like 110,
Okay.
110.
Okay, well we'll say 110. So that's we'll say 15. So yeah, that's like 10 Arena Mexicos. So right there, 2 shows. So yeah, you would think WWE should just blow this out of the water, and they don't. So
No, the TV shows have been really soft. What house shows they do are ghastly, I would say, for their numbers. If AEW had these numbers, they'd be manna from heaven celebrating. But for WWE's averages,
they do what, like 5K for the house shows.
no, they're doing 25 right now.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
That's not good. I know it's a house show, but that's not good.
Worldwide leader. That's
No,
That's not good. Well,
No.
that UK show from, was that a SmackDown that did not have a lot.
from the O2 Arena with
Yeah.
7,000 people in a 20,000 seat arena, look
Yeah.
real bad. Look
Yeah.
real bad. Like, they are not what they were.
2 years
And
ago.
and Paul's solution is this: let's just do the bloodline again.
You need to
Oh,
put
I
some-
didn't bring that up. I didn't bring that. It's enough rants for me tonight. I didn't bring that up. By the way,
That's enough
That is
rants.
the height. That is the height of dumb shit. That whole everything with Jacob Fatu and see, I don't even watch the show. I watch enough to know it's terrible though. I do. I'll tell you that. Jacob Fatu just rejoining this motherfucker after all the shit you said about needing his belt and all that stuff. You just follow this man for what? For what? After you tried to kill him and almost beat him, you just follow this man now? You don't want that belt anymore? Just because we must do bloodline again? And what you gonna do? Is it gonna be the same pattern? Eventually, Roman's gonna turn heel because all of a sudden he turns manipulative again and all that stuff. And then one by one they all leave, and then we choose some new white boy to beat him. Is that what we're gonna do? That what it is?
Actually, the storyline with Roman right now is that he's never beaten Seth Rollins, and he needs to beat Seth Rollins at
Who the fuck
SummerSlam.
cares? Who cares about goddamn Seth Rollins in 2026? Who? How could you? This shit sucks. This shit sucks, man.
If you did a Shield reunion, Seth Rollins would still be the guy no one would care about. They'd be like, "Oh, Seth's there.
100%.
Seth's there. That's cool." So
All he has is a terrible theme that people sing along to. That's all he is now.
that is. I mean, that's WWE.
Oh.
My God. What else we got?
Do we wait for him or do we just go?
Just go, because I don't think he was hyped to watch it anyways.
All right, Josh, I texted you to give me a match from UWFI. Josh, what did you link me?
I linked you. Now I can't remember. Super Vader, which is Vader, versus who's he taking on?
Gary Albright, man.
Gary Albright.
Gary Albright.
Tell me why you chose to set up your relationship with UWFI.
Okay, so UWFI was literally the groundwork for what we think of as MMA, modern MMA. This was the shoot style, which is still worked, but it's harder slaps. Everything looks more real. It's more grounded. You will see that when you watch this. This is not the best UWFI match, but this is also Vader being Vader. And if you've never seen Gary Albright, this is Gary Albright. I knew Markeem in particular would love this because it has Gary Albright and Vader. There's a lot of pageantry to this. There's a lot of cool stuff to this. I'm not sure which one I linked you. There's two that I was gonna give you and I can't remember. But
this has the promos.
This has the promos, so you get to see some shitty promos. But if you've never seen Gary Albright,
excited for my match.
Yeah, you've never seen Gary Albright. This is a way to see Gary Albright. He died way too early. Was a dude. Was literally, and I say that in like not just a dude, but like a dude. The guy was a dude. He was one of the top Americans in all Japan at the time. So this is great. This like this is just an awesome thing to watch. So there we go.
And we're live, so have no idea how this will sound. And I can't see you, so that's another thing. Or the chat. All I can see is video. So as I hit spacebar, tell me if I need to go up or down.
Well, tonight's match versus Albright would be just like any other match. You take it one step at a time, go out and
this guy's really
try
confident.
to do the best that I can.
Yes.
It's going to be a brawler versus wrestler, so I'm just going to go out there, try and keep my distance away from his punches, try and get underneath him, take him down, keep him on the mat as much as I can. I think I'll probably be in a little better shape than he is, and that if I can ride him
a
as
little
much as I
better,
can, keep my weight up on the mat, and try and get him in a submission hold. This is what you've been waiting for, me and Vader one-on-one. Tonight you're going to get what you want. I hope you're back in my corner, but it really doesn't matter because the best man's going to win tonight.
Boy, what
Tonight
confidence.
is
All right.
the classic matchup of a wrestler versus a fighter. This is the first time myself and Mr. Albright have fought one-on-one. And again, Gary's strength is as an amateur background as a wrestler. Mine is as a fighter,
As a bear.
It's a bear.
brawler, if you will. I possess the
I
skills
think
of
one of the
boxing.
fake fighting versions of him is called Bear, actually.
Area. So again, the two styles will
The
clash.
Fatal
the
Fury
wrestler
one? What's the Fatal
versus
Fury one called?
the fighter. And
I can't remember.
Raiden.
Yeah,
Raiden.
I am truly very proud to wrestle in Japan in front of the Japanese fans, for they are the
Don't
most
leave,
knowledgeable wrestling
Leon,
fans in the world
don't
today.
leave.
They can
You'll
appreciate
only regret it,
what
Leon. Shawn Michaels is not
I
going to
have
like
said
you,
this
brother.
all throughout my career here in Japan. Win, lose, or draw.
Everyone's gonna think you suck, and then you're gonna come back to Japan, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh no,
You'll
he
lose.
is great."
I come to give
That
every
Shawn
ounce
Michaels
of
guy's
energy
an
I have.
asshole.
Gambate.
ここで本日の認定者であります元統一世界ヘビー級チャンピオン
Now, if you're wondering after watching 10.5 hours of Japanese talking, if I'm any better at understanding it, no.
Shit, no, we watched. Well, never mind. Never mind.
So that's
the undisputed
right?
title later last August.
That's too inside baseball. Never mind.
Still is, in my opinion,
Look at those
the most
cauliflowers. Oh
complete
my
and
god.
finished wrestler on the horizon
Is that Luthez or is that?
in the
No,
history
that's
of wrestling.
Huh?
That's gotta
That
be
tells
Fez,
us how
right?
tough Vader really was
It
when he
looks like
defeated
him.
Okada.
It does
Either
look like it.
Fez or it's
The undisputed
what's his
heavyweight
name from
wrestling
Oklahoma?
Remain in the hands of the best wrestler in the
That's
world.
not Danny Hodge, Josh.
He may not beat Okada,
He's on here too. I think that's the other American. Is Danny
But-
Hodge.
he must be the best.
That's definitely Fez.
Yeah, that's Fez, man.
Defending his title
I just looked up Luthez old. Yeah, that's how.
pits American versus opposing an American. That's for the first time. I hope that they will revive true American pro wrestling, which has been perpetuated through the years by some great wrestlers. Thank you very much.
I got some bad news for you, Lou.
統一チャンピオンの高田信彦が昨年8月、ベイダーに敗れ、ついに王座から転落してしまいました。高田は統一チャンピオンとしてこれ以上ないほど立派にその責任を果たしてくれたと思います。私の目から見て、あらゆる面で非常に完成されたチャンピオンであった前チャンピオン、高田をあれだけ完膚なきまでに叩きのめし、ベルトをもぎ取ったベイダーの力も恐るべきものであります。これまで何度も申し上げてまいりましたが、世界ヘビー級チャンピオンとは世界最強の象徴であり、そのベルトは常に最強の者の腰に巻かれていなければならないのです。厳しいようですが、統一世界王者のベルトは、それが世界最強の男であるならば、それが高田でなくとも、あるいは UWF の全く関係のない選手であったとしてもしかり。
I mean, he must be saying shit about this. I don't know what he's saying about this. But...
Bro, this suit is crazy.
This is from what, 91, right?
アメリカ人同士の争いとなりました。どちらが勝つにせよ、彼らの戦いはかつて確かにあった真のアメリカンプロレスを蘇らせてくれると確信しております。両者の健闘を行います。以上、ルンデルスからのメッセージです。
Oh, wait. I didn't think about the music. We're going to need to constantly talk during the music.
I don't think it's. I think it's.
プロレスリング世界ヘビー級選手権試合を行います。
Heavyweight title match. I understood that.
青コーナーより挑戦者ゲリー・オブライト選手の入場です。
Oh, I have no idea what this is. Why has it got Vader written on his fist?
Because it's going to cover Vader in blood.
Oh, is he from Nebraska or something?
Yeah, he's from Nebraska.
Oh, I couldn't tell.
He's from Nebraska.
Oh. They've already done the work for me. This is totally not what's playing in the arena.
Yeah.
Never mind. I
That's
love
what I
Japan.
That's what I thought.
This was the same deal on Big Egg. We got this MIDI version of Oro delay instead of the actual Oro delay.
赤コーナーよりチャンピオンスーパーベイダー選手の入場です。
Super Vader. Is he coming out to Chariots of Fire?
Man, look at this guy. You talking about a dude. This is the ultimate dude.
This is the.
He's the bully's dad on Boy Meets World.
Yep.
Oh shit, you're right.
What in the AEW Women's Championship is that belt?
That's the UWF belt.
Oh man, remember when people got mad about that?
元 NWA 世界
They're gonna have a pre-match hug or something?
ミスターダニー・ホッジ。
Oh, here, where's Danny
元
Hodge?
IWA 世界ヘビー級チャンピオン
Mr.
ミス
Danny
ター
Hodge,
ビル・
where is
ロ
he?
ビンソ
Billy Robinson's here too. Where are they? There's Billy.
There's Billy.
Oh, there's you could. The hair
Danny
just gives
Hodge. That's
Billy
gotta
away.
be-
There's Danny.
No, that's another Japanese
ンアメ
guy.
リカ国家の戦争
No,
お手数ですが
Danny's
会場内
next to Billy.
Oh, yeah.
ご起立お願いいたします
I wish they could see my mouse or I'd point them out. But guy far left, Billy Robinson. Guy next to far left man is Danny Hodge. Don't know guy next to Danny Hodge. Oh shit.
One or the other, Chase, not both.
Super American. If he's Super Vader, I'm Super American.
Matthew said that was Luke Thez's belt.
Oh, was it Lutez's belt?
My point still stands. Remember when you could be proud to be American? Remember that?
I don't know what that's like. I have no idea. That must be nice. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. Was that too real? I apologize. I love y'all, though. I love y'all.
Flex. Catholic. I guess he's losing. That's what Bandito did when he was about to
認
job.
定宣言
What you tapping Billy on the belly for?
Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, I have a very important message. I am here to witness a wrestling contest between Gary Albright and champion Super Vader for the undisputed heavyweight wrestling championship of the world. My original 90-year-old undisputed championship belt is at stake.
There we go.
Best man will emerge, the one and only true wrestling champion of the world. Thank you for your kind attention.
Oh God, he's not even gonna wear the mask. Oh, this is a bad one.
続きましてチャンピオンベルトの返還でございます
God damn, Billy looks like he's on that Tanahashi diet. Billy with the golf clap. No smoking.
No smoking.
Mustache Man is injured, whoever he is. Does Matthew know who Mustache Man is?
Yeah, Matthew.
I obviously cannot look it up because my computer's indisposed.
I'm scared to do anything because I don't know what the fuck will happen.
メインイベント
Main evento.
プ
Main
ロレスリン
event.
グ世界ヘビー級選手権試合
Heavyweight match.
60分一本勝負を行います青コーナー挑戦者350パウンドゲリー・オブ・ライト
All right, shit.
So low key, and then he screams the name.
チャンピオン410パウンドスーパーベイターレフェリーミスターワラサブレフェリー清水一です
One of these
Vader
guys
wants to
is
follow
like
the
more
code
than
of
the
honor.
other.
Oh, did not do the code of honor.
Ooh.
Code of honor's not followed, and we aren't shaving our pits either. Oh, neither one of them shaved their pits. This is gonna be nasty. There's that hand fighting I like.
Oh, Brighton.
Oh, he just punched him in the head. So Odd Job decided to ref UDFI in his retirement?
Odd Job. That was good. That was good.
Damn, brother, those fists are closed. Those are not Paul Levesque fists. Uh-oh. Maybe this is what they need the next show to watch. It's like, no, you need to do this. This. Not them pretend elbows you be throwing.
This is what they should make most big men watch. This is what they should make big men watch.
Oh,
I think that hurt for real. I don't think that.
Yeah.
We couldn't see because the ref got in the way.
Yeah, he need him.
Oh my God. God. This doesn't look like working, brother. You know, way Terry would never work for this company. Oh God. Terry would run away screaming. Oh God! That uppercut got him.
1, 2, 3.
Here, I gotta whisper something to you. What is it? I'm gonna punch you. What? Oh!
Jesus Christ, stop!
Perfect timing, Chase. Perfect timing.
I think Vader was down there like, all right, now chill. Okay.
Now, 1, 2, 3.
Wait. 6, 7. Wait.
Mullet versus something you should never do to yourself. Oh yeah. Oh God.
1, 2, 3.
Oh. Wait. 6.
I can't believe Will Ospreay worked that man.
Wait.
That's still crazy that happened.
What? Versus Vader?
Yeah. And he jobbed.
Oh, he's moving him. Oh, he's going for it.
Oh!
Oh, belly to belly.
Right on his head.
No, that gets a roar.
He felt that shit too. He felt that.
Going for the armbar. crush Vader on a power slam.
Uh-oh. That's not a good move, Gary. Are there pins in this?
Yes.
Mhm.
No.
Oh,
Ow,
well,
I thought
just
he was
flip
gonna
Gary
kick it.
over. Ain't no way he can kick out.
I don't think I've seen this match in like well over 20 years.
Probably. It's not like I said, it's not even the best of it's just it's two big dudes just like being big dudes.
Give up. Give up.
I don't know why we're focusing on Vader's ass, but there it is. Now we're on Gary's ass. Oh, they finally switched to the right camera. Uh-oh. There's no... You can't get both hooks in. There's no way. Oh, he's S-gripped him. Oh, God. That's how you're supposed to do that move. Leon's like, fuck. Maybe I should have did more cardio. God, they both suck and win.
I mean, they're both probably 300 pounds.
Vader might be
Probably.
close to 4.
Vader's got to be 4.
Yeah. Vader's probably close to. Oh.
Come on. Up. Escape.
Skip.
How much?
Hey man, why does referee look odd job for real?
That's racist.
He does look like odd job. Oh, come on, man. Oh, back to the joke.
Give up. Break.
I know the chat watching this like, what the hell am I watching?
Probably thinking, are these guys fighting for real?
Man, they-
Okay, I'm back. Now, for the record, I can still hear everything. So I heard a lot of Gary, Vader. Oh, is he trying to go for a Kimura? Excuse me, double wrist lock.
Double wrist lock.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Billy Robinson is present. He named the move. He's trying.
Yeah, he is.
He's trying.
He's trying to get it. I think Vader might be too large. It's like... Oh, this is just making me wish we had gotten Brock Vader.
This is making you what?
God
What?
damn it. Brock Vader.
Oh, Brock Vader?
That would have been something. Oh my God.
Oh,
Bro.
come on.
That gut's a weak point, Gary. Oh, that dropped him.
Three. 4. 5. 6.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Uh-oh. Vader, you gotta do better blocking. Uh-oh. No. Gary, there's no way. There's no way your curly Nebraska mullet can German suplex Vader. It also leaves you open to that. Oh my God. Yeah, he let go.
Oh, Jesus.
He tried to burst his eardrums.
Ah!
Back to the rear naked choke.
And again, stretched.
The somewhat rear naked choke.
He's not got it locked in. Gary
That's not rear.
quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The side
Gary,
naked choke.
Gary did what you're supposed to do, which is don't let your chin get in the elbow crease. Oh, he's tapping.
Oh man.
What?
Come on,
That's
Gary.
it?
Come on, Gary.
That's it?
You went out like a bitch, Gary. Get up. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Shit.
But yeah, that's a good little. That's UWFI.
That is a good. This is what that company was all about type match.
There's 10 minutes left in this. What do they do?
It's probably gonna be championship ceremony and stuff. Vader's probably gonna say some words.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go out with Gary choking. Gary choking.
With the
Vader looking on.
right.
All right.
That is.
That is that.
Yeah. Anything else
Yeah.
anybody got to add?
Not really. I guess we'll be back in 2 weeks. Talking about stuff.
What? One last thing. I was sign up for the Discord. Chase, you gonna put in the link, right? I mean, you can put it in the.
Brandon put it in there.
Yeah. I said put it in the link.
Oh, I need to start. I need to add it to the podcast. That's right. I haven't been doing that. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah. So I brought up a lot of inside baseball Discord stuff tonight. All those dudes know I love them. I don't want anybody to actually think I was bullying them. They all know that. They all know that. I just wanted to throw that out there. Because Phil might take shit personal.
Might. You know the second you log into that thing, he's gonna be like, "You motherfucker!"